to my first official YouTube video, MOODYE46. I'm so excited for you guys to start this journey with me. Just a little bit of background, my name is Nadia and my car's name is Moody. And for this video, I'll be answering some questions that I asked you guys to ask on my Instagram, MOODYE46, just so you can get to know a little bit more about me and my car. So let's get right into that. So, first question, and I tried to answer, by the way, as much as I can. I know I'm not going to cover all of them, so I'm sorry to those who I missed, but I think I have a good 15 here. So let's get started. So how many years, months have you been with Moody? I still admire your ride. Thank you so much. I've had Moody for about 4 years, ever since 2015. So yeah. Where did your love for cars start? Honestly, it started at a pretty young age. I was always more of a tomboy in terms of my interests. I always liked I don't know, cars and bikes. I also ride too, and just doing stuff with boys, playing soccer outside or whatever. But yeah, it started at a young age, but my dad, I think, was a big factor in that. When I was a teenager, it kind of got worse in a sense, because he was made me obsessed with cars, and then it got worse when he got me my first car, which was an E36, a 97 328, and that's when I became obsessed with BMWs after being obsessed with cars. So that's where it all started. What made you choose the name Moody? I was so happy to see this question. I've been waiting for someone to ask me this so I can publicly just say it once. And if somebody else asks me this question one more time, I will literally just hand them this video and be like, here you go. I chose Moody because my car is very moody. It's pretty straightforward. But, okay, when I first got the car, it had a lot of it was going through that BMW phase of check engine lights and fluid leaking all over. It was peeing all over the place, tranny fluid and oil and all that. So it went through its fair share of trouble, but the key would unlock sometimes it wouldn't. It was really moody. He's still kind of moody, and it's a boy too. For all those that think my car is a girl, it's not. It's a boy. It's a he. So yeah, he used to be really moody, but he's gotten better, but he's still the same. So that's how the name came up. What were your first few mods on Moody? My first few mods, I would say what you guys see right now is kind of my first couple of things that I did 3 years ago when I first got him. I put the Haman style front lip on there. A lot of people ask me what kind of lip I have. That's it. And that one actually got stolen. Someone ripped it off of my car while it was parked, and then decided to place it back in the same area, but it was ripped off, so I couldn't install it back. It was so stupid. But yeah, I just ended up installing another one. But yeah, so the Haman lip, and I literally just I plasti dipped all of them, so I tinted all of my lights, my headlights, my tail lights, all of that. Those were some of the first things I did when I got it, and then tinting windows doesn't count at all. I don't even know why I'm mentioning that. But yeah. And just this season I put on some rims from Ford Star. But yeah, those were some of my first few mods. Probably a frequent question, but what's the next plans for Moody? I cannot tell you. Yes, it's a frequent question. I get that a lot. But it's also because I post about it sometimes, so it's unfair. But I definitely will be recording this, and I will be videotaping the whole progress, the struggle that I will be going through and that I'm currently going through with this project. It will be done in the next 2 months. What is your ultimate BMW? That's a tough question. Well, not really, because my dream BMW is the 2008, 2007 M6, that V10. So, yeah. That's my ultimate dream car. I'd rather get that than a Ferrari. So that's my ultimate BMW. But some very special ones to me is the old 8 Series, the brand new one, and the E30. That's a very special one to me. But ultimate that I like, short-term goals that I really want to get is the 2007-ish M6. So yeah, next question. How'd you get into the car scene? Actually, I got into the car scene very recently, and it was only last year. Literally just like early spring, I started showing up randomly to meets by myself. I didn't know anyone in the car community. Before that, the past 2 years before that, I used to ride. So I was only within the riding community. I would only go here and there to some meets and some cruises, but never anything car related. So I never really like focused on modding my car or anything like that too much. So yeah, it's funny because only just last year was when I actually got into the car scene. I pulled up to like some random meets very early spring, and I just met a couple of people. And then like the fourth one, I remember just parking up, and then a bunch of Beamers just coming around. They all just came and parked around me, and that's shout out to Beamer Cartel. That's how I just got all of my Beamer friends. So, and now we're a huge community. So yeah. Next question. What makes the E46 Gen special to you? That's actually a really tough question because I don't even really know. My first car was a E36, and I currently have an F30 as well. So I don't know, it's like something, it's like a completely different feeling. I can't really explain it, just like the driving, like the handling of the E46 is completely different than any other BMW that I've ever driven, and I've driven like pretty much all of them. Like F80s, even like from really old to really new, I've driven all of them, and honestly the E46 is just, for me, completely different. A lot of people might disagree with that, but it's just such a special gen to me, like from the BMW models. I don't know. I first fell in love with the E46. I was like, I want that. When I saw an E46 M3 with some fat tires. And that's currently what I have on. I like M3 spec'd my tires. They're really huge. But that's like what made me admire E46s when I was younger. So it's just this really special car to me, and it's super emotional. That car is like, has super emotional side to it. Next question. I think we'll make this the last one. We'll see. What do you do for a 9-to-5 job if you're about that life? Also, are you single? I'm not going to answer I'm probably not even going to answer both parts, but I work in automotive. It's pretty obvious. Maybe not. But yeah, I work in automotive. I'm not going to say where. I want you guys to do things, like come creep me or something. But yeah, and are you single? I don't know. Next question. I think this will be the last one. Have you ever owned a car other than a BMW? No, I have not. I've literally just had my 3 cars, my E36, my E46, and my F30 right now. So I haven't had any other car. So yeah, I think that is it. And someone asked me what my background is. I'm Arab, so I'm Iraqi Lebanese, for those who don't know. Even though it's like right on my Instagram, the 2 flags. But yeah. That is it. So thank you guys so much for sending me these questions. If you have any more questions or suggestions on what you want me to cover, or if there's anything you want me to talk about, comment, I don't know, talk to me, message me, do something. I'll be posting a lot more videos a lot more often, and if you have any requests or whatever, just send them through. But I'll definitely be posting, and I'll be posting hopefully soon, starting when I can actually take the car out and stuff, when the weather gets a little bit better, my ongoing project until it's done. But I won't show it until the finished product, because I don't want anyone to know yet. So yeah, thank you guys so much once again for sending those in, and I'll catch you guys later.